good. Okay. I know I'm late to this. It is what it is. But here I am. Alright, I want to talk about Abducted in Plain Sight. I watched it, a few weeks ago. And, it still boggles my mind. I really wasn't going to try to make a video for it, but it popped up in my head again. So I said, you know what? I'll just say how I feel about this shit. And woo, woo, woo. Now, first off, I ain't never before in my life ever wanted to run up on an elderly couple like I wanted to run up on that poor woman's parents. You hear me? I ain't never wanted to run up on an elderly couple like I wanted to run them. I mean, I'm watching this shit on my laptop. If I had the power of Freddy Krueger, I would have reached through that screen. I'm serious. I'd have reached through that screen. Okay, so, I crack jokes with my family and friends about Lifetime movies. I say the pure D outlandish ass shit that is, them Lifetime movies and all that stuff. Listen, everybody love that shit. I can't do it. I can't watch it. I refuse to think y'all that got that done. The women up in the movie, I refuse to think y'all that got that done. Even though when they say, they claim that all these movies, especially them crazy ones, it's based off of true events. I say, y'all can't be that stupid. And here comes Abducted in Plain Sight. And not near one of them damn Lifetime movies could hold a candle wick to that goddamn shit that's on Netflix. Bruh. I'm like, I watched it, then I had to stop, and I'm like, are y'all for real? Y'all let this man integrate himself up in your motherfucking house, up in your motherfucking life. That motherfucker wove himself so tight up in y'all shit, he became the man of your fucking house. He became alpha. This nigga was fucking everybody, except for the two smallest kids. He was slinging dick to the daddy. He was slinging dick to the mama. And Lord have mercy, he was raping their daughter. And then I'm like, for him to go through everything that he had to go through to get next to that fucking girl, to get that girl. Now, mind you, when you're watching this documentary, now here's the thing. I'm thinking with it being a 2-hour kind of spiel and it not being like multiple episodes, it seems to fuck with the time, the timeline a little bit. You would think that all this shit happened like one right after another. No, this was years. So you had to sit back and think. He was motherfucking scoping. He was priming they fucking daughter. He was priming the parents, bitch. Listen, this nigga was building a room in y'all house. You let this man build shit in your house just so he could separate your daughter from the rest of y'all. Grooming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and this nigga's wife, Bert, what is his name? Bertchoid, well, Monster, he had a wife. His wife knew what the fuck he was doing. He did. We don't even know their story. You get me? And he had kids. I don't even, Lord have mercy, what the fuck did he do to his children? You know? I wish we would know, catch the wife's side. Had the wife was keeping the shit with him. I mean, y'all met this nigga at church. And they part of the Latter-day Saints, Latter-day Saints church and all that. And now mind you, he was trying to do the same thing to another girl. That daddy said, no, bitch, you ain't getting nowhere near my fucking daughter. Which, good for you, bro, but you should have called the police on that nigga. Or you should have beat the fucking shit out that man. You know what I'm saying? Thank the Lord you loved your kid. I'm just gonna say that. You loved your kid. Cause apparently these two, them bro bars, they ain't love their fucking daughter. I'm sorry. Now, y'all got dick on the brain, and y'all motherfuckers sacrificed y'all daughter for some dick. Let's just keep that shit 100. I mean, he cased y'all so fucking. That nigga knew all y'all tea. And that's how he was able to motherfucking get in where he fit in. And he also know the type of people y'all was. Y'all all about image. All about self-image. You know how the motherfucking neighborhood to see you. It got so that, listen, he already knew what was what. When the first time he had snatched y'all kid, and he was up in Mexico, and then he pulled this whole stuff about aliens and shit, fucked up that baby's mind. She thought she gonna have to motherfucking breed with this man and pop out an alien human hybrid baby to keep them from blowing up the planet and saving her fucking family, saving her sisters and shit. Baby, your mama, your mammy, and your daddy ain't shit, bitch. I'm sorry to tell you, they ain't worth a damn. I don't care. Forgiveness is a mug. It just ain't in me. Forgiveness is a mug. It just ain't in me. I'm sorry. It ain't in me. Ain't no way. The motherfucker talking about that, just hold you down because, well, listen. I'm already fat, so it ain't nothing but a little bit more weight, bitch. I'm sorry. No. He knew that y'all would rather sacrifice y'all daughter than let the neighborhood know about y'all tea. Now, mind you, like the rest of the neighborhood, all squeaky clean, leave the beaver type of shit. Those motherfuckers got skeletons too. Let's be real. But all in all, he already watched y'all. Y'all let this man up in y'all house. It's pictures. Was it video? Was it videotape? I don't know. It was audio tape now. But it was pictures of him roughhousing with your daughter. What a fucking grown ass man doing roughhousing with your baby girls, especially the one he had his eyes on. And then listen, when at the beginning of the damn documentary, it has a voiceover basically saying what happened when the first time he met Jan. He was talking to her in the sense her being a beautiful grown woman. She was nothing but a baby. She was nothing but a baby. Child. And the thing about it was, okay, like the first indiscretion about the mammy, right? Now, they see each other every fucking day. You get what I'm saying? See each other every day. He called talking about bring me a sandwich. Bitch, don't you got a wife? But no, he knew what he was doing. He would listen. He already scoped that them motherfuckers probably ain't had sex in years. Probably the last time they had sex was when they made the baby girl. You heard me? So listen. Hell, in the pictures you could see she was look like she was looking at that man and all that. He already knew. Your pussy ain't got wet for years. Your nipples ain't got hard voluntarily for years and shit like that. So he already knew what the deal was. What she was saying, what the man was saying, talking about they was in a car and all that stuff. And I guess he was spitting that game and shit. That, Church of Latter-day Saints game or whatever. I don't fucking know. And talk about grab your breasts and everything. And she said they made out. Bitch, y'all talking about they ain't have sex. It was all different types of sex, bitch. So don't even. And so how he got the daddy, clocked the daddy's teeth. He clocked that daddy's teeth, bro. Picked him up. They were driving somewhere. He started talking shit about his goddamn wife and saying that I need to have sex. Nigga, well, what you telling me for? It's some whores around here. But he knew what he was doing. He already clocked the daddy's teeth. He already knew what was up. Talking about, why don't you help relieve me? And now, listen here, y'all. This was me. I like this. Now, mind you, I done heard people talk about this shit, and I saw memes and all this stuff people talking about. I said, I was like, oh my God, is this it? And I was like this. I like, don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it. Well, damn. He clocked your teeth. He knew, huh? I said, this fool done did it. And then the dad start crying, I desecrated the vows of fidelity. I said, no, bruh. You did, because your wife a hoe, too. Listen, he just clocked your teeth. He knew you were gay. You just in the closet, baby. It is what it is. Live your truth, nigga. I hope he living his truth now. The damage is done. You know what I'm saying? You old. Live your later years to the best of your goddamn capability. You and your wife still ain't shit. And okay, so this dude was taking your kids to school. Who is this man? Why you letting this stranger take your kids to school? I don't give a damn if the nigga stay next door. But everybody different. I wasn't raised like that. Listen, you know how many times I tried to beg my grandma, my mom, even my granddad, like, can I go spend the night over at so-and-so house? They're like, hell fuck no. What the hell you need to go over there for? Ain't you got a bed in there? What, you don't like your bed? And so, that bed. So, listen, when I'm growing up, I thought my parents were strict. But you know what? You had to think about it. They was like that for a fucking reason. Cause them motherfuckers like, listen, humans ain't shit. Humans ain't worth a damn. That's just basically, it is what it is. You'll learn, you'll understand, you'll learn once you get older. So, and once you have your own kids, you'll figure out what's what, But hell, they were doing all they can. Listen, I don't even know what kind of horror stories they heard, they seen, they witnessed when they were growing up. Now, this dude said, Jan's birthday is coming up. How about I go take a horseback ride? Now he beating, like, listen, the wife. When I say he beating in her head, keep bringing it up. I'm not physically. I'm talking about he keep bringing it up. He was at his tether. He was ready to go snatch this girl away. And so she's like, okay, you could go horseback riding with her. And I'm like, when horseback riding? When the hell your daughter ever said she wanted a pony, bitch? Did your daughter ever say she wanted a pony? I'm like this, okay, yeah, y'all could go and say that little girls want ponies and stuff. When I was a little girl, I wanted a pony. I had my little pony dolls and everything, but I'm just saying, like, for real though. This fool snatched your daughter. You told him to be back by the time your husband get off of work. Husband got off work, nigga ain't back. Later on that night, he ain't back. I'm sorry. It was an hour later. I can't find you. I'm calling the popo. I'm calling the FBI. I'm calling my cousin, my brother, and them. We're gonna have to go see. We're gonna have to go case these goddamn streets, bro. Do that seem like a little overreact? That's just how my family was. That's how. Listen, that's just how we was with kids, with our kids. You know what I'm saying? With our children. So, when I really, one of the first signs to let me know y'all wasn't worth fuck. Y'all waited how many days before y'all called the police and everything? Why y'all didn't want to do it? Because of what? Some simple, stupid mess. If I remember right, y'all didn't want the neighborhood to know. Who gives a fuck? You know, maybe something happened. You know, maybe it did this. Maybe it did that. I'm like, come on, bruh. How many, signals they gonna tell you? He a pedo. He a pedophile. He done snatched your fucking daughter. Then y'all went and got in touch with the FBI. You know what I'm saying? And listen. Y'all, when I tell you the shit kept getting worse, I was like, how bad is this gonna get? When one thing happened, I was like, okay, it can't get no worse than that. Let me show you. Bloop, bloop, bloop. The bullshit of fucker just keep going up. Just keep going up. And I'm like, are y'all for real? And the FBI do it like, try to say, they were naive. I'm like, no, they were naive. They were fucking stupid. You hear me? They were selfish. Y'all, listen, Jan, baby girl, queen, your motherfucking parents was selfish as hell. They sacrificed your ass over dick. They sacrificed your ass so they could keep their fucking image. So their secrets wouldn't come out. Listen, that man already knew what was up. But homeboy, monster, Birchtall, whatever the hell, monster. He set this whole elaborate thing up, talking about the aliens. He was grooming this girl, brainwashing her, and all this stuff. When they found out that they was up in motherfucking Mexico, and tried to listen, let me tell you how bold this nigga is. This motherfucker got in contact talking about we need your permission for us to get married. So you can let us get married in the United States or some shit like that. I'm like, for real? And they were like, no, we ain't gonna let that happen. So we know they in Mexico. And so they went and finally got the girl. Now, mind you, which was weird that when they showed it, they had locked her up too. And I was like, why y'all locked up the daughter? Why y'all locked the little girl? But, it is what it is. He already put it on his head, listen, you can't talk to your dad. You can't do nothing, everything. Or unless something happen, they're going to take your daddy. He's talking about the aliens. Going to take your daddy and snatch your daughters. Not your daughters, snatch your sisters. Your sister's going to have to take your spot. So he don't mind fuck this girl. This girl thinks she gotta do this to save the fucking planet. And the thing about it is, when I was watching and I was looking at Jan now saying this shit, I was like, this is some stupid shit ever. But then I had to stop myself. And Courtney, she was a little girl. And I like, Courtney, you're right. She was a little girl. Imagination, when you kid, you have imaginations and all that stuff, and he preyed upon that shit, and I'm quite sure, her being older, she probably beat herself up every day like I was so stupid, I was so dumb. How in the world did I ever believe that some aliens gonna come snatch my ass, use me as a breeding, whatever. But you know, the thing about it wasn't her fault at all. It wasn't. You know? So, when it was time for a court, I guess, whatever, the wife showed up and like, listen, if you don't sign these rights out, right, you know, or drop these charges, everybody finna know about y'all, well, indiscretions, about your husband being gay, and about you being a hoe. And so I was like, y'all said, we gotta keep our image. So basically, you just sacrificed your daughter. You know, listen here. I like, listen here, dude. Listen here, woman. I'm quite sure they already knew about your husband, bitch. I'm just saying. I'm just fucking saying. You know what I'm saying? But all in all, that's your child. You know? So drop the charges. You know, the prosecutors, they were hot. They were mad as hell. And you know, the FBI like, what the hell? And they showed the scene with the brother. The brother had me laughing though. The brother had the look on his face like, yeah, we been knew he liked the girls and all that stuff. Whoa. And you know, the thing about what had me laughing about the brother was I could only imagine. I wanted that one of the reporters like, listen here, bruh. Would you let that man around your kids? I could see him say, hell, fuck no, that motherfucker ain't being nowhere around my motherfucking kids. I could just see him saying that shit. You know, now, when he came back, here's the thing. Y'all can't tell me that was just a one-hitter quitter with the father and the dad, with the father and the monster. I'm sorry, you can't sit here and tell me that shit. I'm for real. And the thing about with the mammy, you had an 8-month long affair with this monster, cause he was giving you something that you ain't felt in a long time. You were fucking the man who was raping your kid. Cause that's kind of what it is. That's a grown ass fucking, what, how old he was, 40-something-year-old man? And she was like a what, 12-year-old girl? Ain't no consensual sex. That's rape, bitch. I was like, are you for real, lady? And then one of the craziest things that probably, listen, this whole documentary had shitload of crazy shit, was this motherfucker pulled out this line talking about he went to a psychiatrist. He used what happened to him as a kid. You know, he used that, exploited that shit, and used it to do more damage to this girl. Y'all let this simple nigga. He up and lied, said the psychiatrist said the way to help me with my therapy if I sleep with your daughter. Y'all let that man, the man that kidnapped your daughter now, y'all let that nigga sleep in the same bed with your daughter for 6 months in your house. He was doing all kind of shit to your daughter under the same roof while y'all fucking sleep. How did y'all go to sleep? And then, like, when he had left town and shit like that, because, you know, I guess word was getting out or whatnot, y'all were talking on the phone with this nigga. And then the crazy ass shit about that was, you, mammy, you shipped your daughter to this man. You let her stay with this man. I'm like, are you for real? And the husband looking crazy. I'm like, dude, you let your wife ship your daughter to that man, and you ain't say a word. You ain't put your foot down. Y'all ain't care. Y'all motherfuckers ain't care. Y'all, you can't tell me y'all ain't motherfucking care. Y'all loved y'all kid. No, the fuck y'all didn't. Y'all ain't love her. Y'all too fucking selfish and too fucking stupid. Y'all are too busy worried about your own goddamn image or how people foresee you and all that shit. Instead, that motherfucker would have been dead, chopped, stewed, and everything, and served at a church function, bitch. Now, the second time when he took her, had it looking like she had, ran away and all that stuff like that, right? Which, that didn't happen. They were on the phone with this man. I mean, talking to this dude. Talking to like I'm talking to my kinfolk or some shit. Not like, y'all talking. Hey, how you doing? Hey. Then I think for the long, the daughter got on the phone. You're like, hey, how you doing? The daddy, hey. I'm like, y'all ain't gonna go get him. Y'all just gonna let this shit continue, huh? Y'all don't give a fuck about your kid. And I'm like, and so I saw a video on YouTube. It was basically saying like 10 facts that was excluded from the documentary or whatever. It was talking about the timeline, because they said, like I said earlier, if you didn't know any better, it seemed like this shit happened boom, 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 rapidly. But no, it was over a course of years, a few years or whatever. But here was another thing, talking about the mama, the mammy. She said that she was going to talk to her brother, and they were going to meet up with the monster and threaten his ass to stay away from his daughter. But then folks was like, I guess the producers, they decided to take that out because it seemed kind of strange, because I guess what they was trying to say, like, it seemed like she trying to say that to make herself look better in folks' eyes. You don't, bitch. You don't. You don't. Mm-mm. No, you don't. I'm like, that case could have been killed his ass. Fuck, threatened him. Kill that man. Could have been did that. Many times he was in y'all house. Oh, Jesus. And this fool, the monster, listen. He had her in an all Catholic school house, all girl Catholic school, right? Up at last said that was his daughter. Now let me tell you, I cackled my ass off on this one. This fool said he told the nuns at the school, talking about I'm a undercover CIA agent or whatever. Was it CIA or FBI? Let's just say he was a high-ranking government agent, whatever, undercover agent, and he be off on missions, but he be home every weekend to be with his daughter. I like, for real though, for real, bitch. And them fools believe that. I was like, I am too through. I was like, Lord have mercy. And the crazy shit, when they get like years later, the mama decides she want to tell her story. So you gonna make money off of your daughter's pain that you helped inflict on her ass, you and your husband. And and also, listen, homeboy monster, he was straight up trolling. straight up trolling them, threatening them and everything. And you know, hell, the pastor of the church talking about, listen, you gonna have to get you gonna have to dump your wife and everything, cause she out here bad. Come guessing everybody knew how she was fucking and sucking that dude. And I was like, well, you ain't heard nothing about the husband? He doing the same thing too. I'm just saying. You know, if you're gonna get one, don't get the other. Don't forget the other one. So, evil don't die quick, y'all. It don't. So when they were working on the book and all, and it came out what had happened, that old ass geezer was still living, the monster. And while I think, so they were doing book tours, they was somewhere and they had these bikers. You know, like the bikers were there as a form of protection, cause he was threatening them. That old bastard ran over a couple bikers. I was like, you ain't shit. For real. You ain't worth a damn, bruh. I was like, your old ass ain't croaked yet. And I had to give it to Jane. I had to give it to her, because she got strength beyond spades, bruh. Cause I wonder how you was feeling when you was in that same room with that man after so many years. You know what I'm saying? And being in that courtroom, and I was looking at the scene, I'm like, why is this table so close to her? You know, why it ain't further away and all? And he did try his best to intimidate her. But she held firm, though. She held firm. She stood her ground. I was proud of her. I was like, girl, good. Listen, hon, you did better than me. Cause I'd have slid across that table. I'd have slit his fucking throat. I'd be like, you going to jail. I'm good with it. I go, you ain't even gotta handcuff me either. I would gladly walk behind here. I would gladly walk to the back or the front or whatever, bro. I'm sorry. But she held her ground. She did. I had to give it to her. She's strong, hon. I was like, girl, I don't know how you could sit there with your parents. And you know, they had the little sisters, you know, the younger sisters, they were there, they were talking to. You know, and I was like, you know, they didn't really know what was going on. You get me? So when it all came out, when it was all laid on the table, you know, I wonder how did the other daughters view their parents. I mean, he was fucking everybody. He clocked their teeth so hard, Jesus. Oh my God. Y'all just sacrificed y'all daughter. I'm for real. A hot fucking mess. A hot ass mess, y'all. That's it, y'all. That's it. Ciao. But I'm for real, though. I ain't never want to run up on the elderly couple like I wanted to run up on them. I never for my life been so fucking angry. I like y'all really let down y'all kid. You really did. She strong, dog. Give it to her. She strong. Ciao.